Orleans Saints have pulled it off. They've defeated the Indianapolis Colts by the final score of 31-17. New Orleans has broken its franchise drought, coming away winners in their first ever Super Bowl appearance. And welcome everyone to the Intel Super Bowl Today post-game show. I'm James Brown, along with my guys, Dan Marino, Coach Bill Cowher, Shannon Sharp, and Boomer Esiason. A reminder that coming up tonight on CBS, the premiere episode of Undercover Boss, a new reality series that follows high-level executives as they go undercover to examine the inner workings of their companies. That's coming up tonight right here on CBS. But first, to my guys to talk about this game.
Well, you know, you got to love the way the Saints were so aggressive here in this game. Defensively, they kept blitzing, going after Peyton Manning. And offensively, how Drew Brees, he spread him out. They didn't get pressure on him. He continued to throw the ball. He spread the ball around. Great game by the Saints. Great game plan.
Well, I just think because of Sean Payton, his aggressive mindset at the end of the first half, going forward on fourth down, he fell short, opens up the second half with an onside kick. He has set the tone. They came in here to play to win the game, and they won this football game.
We talk about how Drew Brees loves to spread the love around. 8 different receivers in this ball game. That's what he loves to do. But this is why sports is so great. It's not scripted. You have no idea who's going to win the ball game, and that's why football is the #1 sport in America.
Hey, Mardi Gras starts early, baby. Bourbon Street has officially now come to the Super Bowl. You know, I thought in the middle of the second quarter, that is, that Drew Brees was starting to get going.
Oh my gosh, really?
And it really felt like Sean Payton had to go back to him. He completed a record-tying 32 completions in this Super Bowl. He played his rear end off, and it came down to one mistake, and that mistake was made by Peyton Manning. We laud Peyton Manning for making all the right calls and being one of the smartest players in football. He got picked off by Tracy Porter, who guessed on a blitz and made the touchdown.
And
the good thing was Peyton, you know, he didn't really go downfield as far as throwing, but eventually the Saints blitzing, putting pressure on him. They cocked it, they got time, they timed it up. Tracy Porter made a great play, great fake, the break on the ball, changed the game.
Let's give Greg Williams some credit. He held Peyton Manning in that offense to 17 points. He did a great job. We asked the question early in the pregame, could he do to the Indianapolis Colts what Bill Belichick did to the Buffalo Bills in their Super Bowl? He did a great job. Greg Williams deserves a lot of credit. 17 points against Peyton Manning, that's something.
And guys, that's what it's all about. Drew Brees with his son. And thank God, he's got earphones on right now because we can barely hear each other. But you know what? Don't you live for that moment right there? That is the most precious moment that a father can share with his son.
JB, I sat in the second half on the sidelines. This was some kind of football game. That's all I can say.
Yes, sir.
All right, folks, coming up next, the presentation of the Vince Lombardi Trophy. As you take a look at Bourbon Street, there will be a party. The Intel Super Bowl Today postgame show continues.
All right,